listen to this because this is a pretty massive adventure even in Ava's world. I am currently on Saqطrئ Island, which is a wild and remote island in the middle of the Gulf of Aden, and it belongs to Yemen. And not only that, I am just about to embark on a 4-day trek into the wilderness of the island with a bunch of camels as our pack animals. This is probably going to be my most adventurous vlog to date. Camel. I'm not sure what you say to camels to get their attention, but this seems to be working. Hey, camel. Ah, much better. Adnan, what are we doing here?
We're packing the luggage, the stuff.
And all of this is going to go on the back of those camels?
Yes, of course.
The packing ritual is probably the most important, and our professional guides knew exactly what they were doing. But I had other priorities.
This is the traditional way to wear a turban, and our guide, Adnan, is basically the person that ties it for me pretty much every single day. And today is no exception because we're heading out into the super scorching hot mountains. So we need some head protection, right?
According to Adnan, this turban was meant to keep my head at just the perfect temperature. Let's see.
Woo! Ready to go.
And so loaded up, we set off on the first leg of the trek, which was meant to take 6 hours in the 30-degree heat.
It's only been about 10 minutes of hiking so far, and I've already got sweat pouring down my face.
I think I must have tried all of the world's possible configurations of the turban, but it didn't help with the heat.
Still really hot.
The only thing that actually helped was a small stream on the side of the trail. But you guys probably don't want to see my sweaty face anymore, do ya? Let's take a look at some landscapes. As soon as the dusty trails turned green, the breeze also came in, and finally I felt like I was home.
Only been about 5 hours of hiking, but we suddenly found ourselves in a completely different world and landscape. This honestly just looks like, I don't know, the Scottish Highlands, New Zealand. I did not expect to see this kind of landscape right here in the Middle East.
I also didn't expect camels to be quite so mountain ready, but they really were.
We've arrived. This is going to be our camping spot for the next couple of nights. Can you believe it? What a view!
In the company of this beautiful nature, afternoon turned into evening, and evening turned into a quiet night. And then the next morning came in heavily.
Welcome to day 2 of this Saqطrئ trek. Basically what we're doing is we're trying to reach one of the highest points on the island, but we don't really know where it is. So this whole day is all about looking for that one peak. Apparently we're meant to be climbing that peak over there. Is that right?
Yes.
That one?
No, yes.
How? There's too much. مشكل. مشكل.
لا ما في مشكلة.
No مشكل?
No, no مشكلة.
Not a problem?
Yeah, it seemed like a whole lot of mushkil to me. And by the way, we were already pretty exhausted from having been trekking for several hours. How are we gonna do this?
Well, our guide decided to go barefoot. Wow. These are my shoes. I am not taking these off anytime soon. Wow. Okay. Not for the faint-hearted. This is the kind of rock where you have to work with your hands, your arms, and your legs. It's pretty steep. It's actually pretty much vertical. Woo!
Yep, this wall was really really vertical, and we had no climbing equipment, no lines, no safety gear, nothing like that. We just tried our best and we kept on climbing whatever the trail threw at us. And then eventually, right there is the long-awaited summit. Almost there, just a few more steps. Just a few more steps! Woo! Woo! Oh my god. This is epic. Woo! If you've ever climbed a peak before in your life, no matter how tall or small, you know this feeling. The feeling of having achieved something. The feeling of having walked towards your goals and having reached them. The feeling of being somewhere on top of something. But that feeling didn't last very long in this case, because as soon as the clouds started rolling in really fast, we knew that we had to get back down with grace and ease, of course. I'm stuck. Literally stuck. Don't ask me how, but somehow we managed to get back down to camp in one piece. But it was actually only on the following morning, the last day of the trek, that I found my true summit. And finally, after, well, nearly 3 days of walking, I'm here in the place that I've been looking forward to seeing the most. This is a traditional home of someone who lives in these mountains full time. No electricity, no water, full-time mountain living. This is Faiz, and he will show us around his mountain home here in Saqطرئ.
Yes.
Faiz